Welcome back. We're in the final stretch, 4 days away from Election Day. The Wall Street Journal writes that the next president will inherit, quote, a remarkable economy, unquote. And the high quality of recent economic growth should be a wind at the back of the White House's next occupant. Fox News Media shares common ownership with the Wall Street Journal. And joining me now is Making Money host Charles Payne. Charles, great to see you. The Journal says everything's going so great. You say the media says the economy is doing great, but Americans are feeling the opposite. And that's what we're seeing in the polls. And let me just show you what the Gallup poll finds. 25%, only 25% of Americans say the current economic conditions are good or excellent. A full 62% say that the economic outlook is getting worse. A full 72% say they are dissatisfied with the direction of the country, Charles. And, you know, this has everything to do with the price of everything, which is soaring under Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Yeah, and Maria, this has got to be just the most frustrating thing and one of the most frustrating things in the past year. The media's portrayal of the economy and the browbeating of the American public. It just really has to stop, because it feels like such a disconnect, because it is a disconnect. And the problem is these policies have rewarded the wealthy so much that aggregated data is so skewed that if you just look at the aggregated data, it looks great, it looks strong, it's moving in the right direction. But when 20% of the population does 40% of the buying, that doesn't mean you have strong retail sales. Even this satisfaction number from the Gallup survey, only 47% of Democrats are satisfied. 49% of Democrats are dissatisfied. So, and these polls tend to really be influenced heavily by politics. So it really blows my mind every single day when I look at the data. I saw yesterday consumer confidence surges. By the way, this was in Barron's. Consumer confidence surges. Are you kidding me? It's gone down every single year since peaking in 2019. There's no surging out there. I will say there's one aspect of our economy, though, that bothers me a lot. And it's the spending numbers we saw yesterday. 3.8% spending over the last year annualized versus 1.1% income if you take out transfers. And a lot of that, I think, is depression on the lower end. I think a lot of people are so helpless, particularly 18 to 29 years old. They feel like there's nothing left for them in this country. So instead of saving like their parents did, instead of putting money aside for a house, they're out there spending money that they don't have. And we see the delinquencies on the rise. We see credit card debt on the rise. But as far as this inheriting a great economy, employment cost index yesterday, wages are going down. Wages are drifting. Hours worked are drifting. It doesn't matter month to month what some of the data says. Overall, quarter after quarter after quarter, we see a clear trend, and it's that things we're tightening up. We're getting ready, and people should be prepared for a recession at some point next year, no matter who wins the election.
Yeah.
And so it baffles me to the point of frustration that at least acknowledge that the data that you're using to make these declarative statements of how great we're doing are not accurate.
Right. Well, and you're not even taking into account the inflation story, which continues to cut into everybody's wages.
Right.
And that's the issue. So, yeah, I agree. I mean, it's all rosy forecasts. And yet, when you go to the grocery store, you're getting sticker shock. We're awaiting the jobs report for the month of October out in about 10 minutes' time. Economists are expecting 113,000 non-farm payroll jobs to be added to the economy. The unemployment rate to hold steady at 4.1%. Charles, what are your expectations? And should we be reading into these numbers, given the fact that next month we'll probably see a revision, Charles? Okay, the Bureau of Labor Statistics comes out a few months ago and tells us that 818,000 jobs from last year are actually non-existent. So, should we believe these numbers?
No, we shouldn't believe the numbers. In fact, this last jobs report had the lowest amount of survey recipients turn in the surveys on time. And so that's why one of the reasons why we're getting these crazy, mind-boggling revisions.
Yeah.
What bothers me, though, Maria, is that the markets react to these numbers, knowing that they're wrong, knowing that over the last year and a half that they have skewed so badly to the upside that, to your point, 800,000 revisions, and yet the market reacts to it. We have Fed policy based on it. We have political rhetoric based on these things. And then, of course, today, Goldman is saying the number could be messed up by 50,000 because of the hurricanes. Waller on the Fed says maybe 100,000. So, I think we ignore the headline number. We look for the revision to the last report. But also, we can look, though, at certain things, I think, particularly on the wage side and the hours worked side. Those sort of things I think we should be looking at.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's also this current administration wants everything to look so great right before the election. So I don't know what they're doing to shade things. But, you know, James Grant from Grant's Interest Rate Observer was with me months ago. I mean, earlier in the year, Charles, you remember when he was in studio a couple of months ago, and he said, make no mistake, oil prices will be down right before the election because an administration could do lots of things to actually pressure prices lower, like talking with the Saudis to put more oil on the market or playing around with the strategic oil reserve, right? I mean, now we see oil below $70 a barrel 4 days before the election, Charles.
Yeah. And also, let's not forget that GDP number was heavily influenced by government spending, mind-boggling government spending. It's my theory that when that COVID money went out last year to the states, a lot of it was held back to help push these numbers up into the election. And you know, one thing I do want to say that we're not hearing from the media that keeps saying how great it is, you know, a couple things that the media is always focused on: income inequality. Our income inequality has skyrocketed above European income inequality. Inflation. Our inflation rate, Maria, let me just tell you, our inflation rate is so much higher than any other country in Europe. I have the number somewhere on me.
I know prices are up 20% in the last 4 years,
right,
and that's enough of a number that I need. Okay, when I go to buy eggs and bread, and it's like, wow, you know, I mean, it's up 20%.
Right. When everyone said, but when you have the media saying, hey, we've come back so much better than all the other nations, it's come at a cost. It's come at a cost to the middle class. Again, the aggregate number looks great, but our inflation is significantly higher. Our income inequality is significantly higher. And that's why grassroots people are frustrated and angry and saying that there's no hope for our nation. How can you only have 26% of people satisfied with the direction of the country? Because only 26% of the people are doing better.
Well, Charles, it's also the wide open border, okay? Illegal immigrants have taken wages and jobs from American citizens. These are facts. We know where the jobs are created and who's getting them every month.
Economists love it. Economists say, hey, they keep wages down, and that's a good thing. And again, you know, there's a reason it's been called the dismal science, right? I mean, what economists think is great for our economy, most people are saying, golly, I can't get a job. And if I get a job, it's at depressed wages because I'm competing with someone who doesn't mind working for those lower wages. Yeah.
All right, Charles, you're with us for the rest of the hour, and we are grateful. We've got our Jobs Day panel coming up. The numbers are out in about 9 minutes. Coming up, markets are trading higher. This morning, Dow Industrials at the highs of the morning right now, up 143 ahead of the October jobs report. The Nasdaq is up 93 on the back of some strong earnings from big tech like Intel and Amazon. We've got all hands on deck bringing you the numbers on the other side of this break. Stay with us. You're watching Mornings with Maria live on Fox.